Blue Table fans, it's time for another BTP Bat Rep, and I have my Eldar. I've been challenged by Thomas, who's going to be playing Mason's Nurgle Space Marines army. Both of these armies now up on the web store. Don't cry for me, I will just make my army again from scratch if somebody picks that up. It is pretty deluxe, and you should do it. All right, let's take a look. On the Eldar side, you've got 1850 points. You have 3 jet bike units consisting of 6 jet bikes each with this awesome converted warlock action on the front edge there. And 2 units of new plastic Wraithguard with D sides, which are awesome. And you have wave serpents with vectored engines and scatter lasers, but no special weaponry on the bottom because I will be using the serpent shield. And lastly, a unit of 10 striking scorpions with Exarch with Scorpion's Claw. And this wave serpent has, I do believe it is holo fields. And down here I have Karandras, and that is my ace in the hole to put the crimp on. Going to infiltrate those guys and see what kind of damage I can do by turn 2.
Guys, Thomas here. I'm playing against Sean, and sorry my voice is a little raspy. I got a little bit of a cold, but here's what I'm running. I'm running these Nurgle demons, which are, or sorry, Nurgle's Chaos Space Marines, which are on the web store right now for sale. Really nice detail, really beautiful. I hope you guys have seen the pictures. This army is like so good, it makes me want to play Nurgle. Anyway, so 1850 points. I brought the obligatory Black Prince Demon. Or sorry, Black Mace Demon Prince, with wings and armor and, you know, the whole bit. Then I brought a Chaos Lord on bike with Mark of Nurgle. He's also got the Burning Brand of Scalathrax and a Power Sword. And then, I don't know if I gave him Sigil of Corruption or not, so he might just have, you know, no invulnerable save. That would be silly of me, but I probably did it. The Warp Talent, or not Warp Talents, but Raptors, 5 of them with Mark of Nurgle, and then double Lightning Claw guy. Here is a unit of Chosen, 5 plasma guns, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here, and they have a Rhino with a Dirge Caster. Then here is 10 Plague Marines with just bare bones. Nothing special to them, and then they have a Land Raider, a Land Raider. Sorry, try to call it Crusader. Haha. Here's a unit of 5. It has a Dirge Caster. Then I have 5 guys here.
What's a Dirge Caster do?
Dirge Caster is anyone within 6 inches. Well, hi Sean. Anyone within 6 inches of it cannot Overwatch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good.
Brutal.
Good thing I asked.
Yeah. 5 Noise Marines. Bare bones, Rhino with a Dirge Caster again, and then a unit of Havocs, 2 autocannons, 2 missile launchers. The missile launchers actually, I didn't know what Sean was going to bring, but I know that he had a flyer in his army, so I was like, maybe I'll just bring the flak missiles to try him out. So I do have 2 flak missiles. Turns out Sean doesn't have a flyer, so I wasted 20 points there. But
didn't bring the Wraith Knight either.
Didn't bring any Wraith Knights. No Wraith Knights.
That's right.
And then over here I have just a bare bones 195 point base, whatever that thing is, Defiler.
Yeah.
And that's my army.
Remember when you used to have to convert those?
Yeah.
Hey, can I roll my telepathy?
Yeah, you can. Go for it.
Here it comes. A 2 and a 1. So that's Dominate and Mental Fortitude.
Just so you know, for the future, you're supposed to roll them 1 at a time because you have to choose ahead of time whether or not you're going to drop
do you want
to
me to roll them?
No, it's fine.
No, I think we should.
Go ahead.
That'll give the authentic feel.
Okay, so roll them 1 at a time.
Rolling it 1 at a time.
So 2. Now you can choose whether or not at this point to drop it to the basic power.
Oh, okay.
That's why you roll them 1 at a time.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take the basic power.
Okay, so now you go ahead and roll again, and now you get 4. But you could have received another 2, for instance.
Okay. Yes. Right?
Yeah.
Maybe. So this is not as good as rolling them together and then picking.
Right.
Right, like in Warhammer Fantasy.
Yeah, there's a little bit of disadvantage there.
So what does the Demon Prince have?
Wings, Black Mace, armor.
Oh, just the old Black Mace.
He's just a black.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. He's just a Black Mace guy.
It's just a mace.
Yeah,
it's black.
Nothing special. Nothing special.
Hey, how's it going? Did I just get photobombed?
You did a little bit.
Okay, great.
All right, any other powers, or was it just the
No, that's it. I have a, oh, I didn't put them in here. I have a spirit seer.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my HQ there.
Okay. Are those warlocks? Are those warlocks at the front?
Warlocks.
Are they all taking the Primaris power?
Yeah, they're all taking the Primaris power.
Okay. Yeah. Wonderful. All right, so let's roll off to see what's going on.
Let's do this thing.
Okay.
Okay, so roll off for what?
First, you're going to roll to see what scenario we're playing.
Okay, scenario is 3.
3.
Do you know what that is by heart?
Not off the top of my head. It's probably the Big Guns Never Tired. I don't pay that much attention. There's twice as many of them. It takes time.
You do board type first, right?
No, you do objective first and then board type.
Oh, okay. So 3 is Big Guns Never Tire.
There you go.
So that means heavies
are also
of which I have
scoring.
None. Okay, and give it.
And I have 3.
You've got a heavy, and the Havocs is a heavy.
Nice.
Okay, great. And this is the one where you do D3 plus 2 objectives.
D3 plus 2 objectives.
So 4
4 of them.
objectives,
Okay.
each worth 3 points.
Each worth 3 points.
Okay, now let's roll board type.
Yeah.
Now the board type I don't want is the long way one. I don't want hammer and anvil.
Why? What does it matter? You're
So
fast.
just move around. No, because it's hard for me to get by my opponent
Oh.
if they
Gotcha.
try and sweep me all the way. Yep.
Well,
So Dawn of War.
Dawn of War.
All right, fantastic.
Wonderful. Okay.
Okay.
We'll come
Do you
back
have
in a
psychic
second.
powers?
I do not.
Okay.
Let's get that roll going
What
here.
am I doing?
Just go ahead and roll the die. Sean's having his wife roll for him for table
5.
sides. He got a 5, and I got a 2. So he's going to get to choose his table side first.
You get to choose, Sean!
We'll come back when Sean's back. Sean won the roll off for table side, and he's going to choose the side that he's on. You know, the table, we preset the terrain in this case, and it's
pretty symmetrical.
Pretty symmetrical. So now we're going to set up. We already know what kind of deployment we have, and we have 4 objectives. So he's going to start by setting 1, and then I'll set 1, and then he'll set 1, and then I'll set 1. So
Okay,
we'll set
sounds
those
good.
and come back. We of course
So
are doing
roll
them.
off again?
No, you won the roll off, so you're going to set 1 first.
Oh, okay, great.
Okay.
Well, I have to think where my troops are, and my troops are pretty mobile.
Yeah.
Right. So it's pretty much a toughie because the jet bikes can just zip in, but if it's turn 5 and it's not a 3-up, or it's not a 1 or a 2, then I got to hold the objective with the jet bikes, and I'm up against an army that's basically very slow,
Yeah.
but will beat you up if it catches you. So, blah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and just make it hard for that army. I'm going to put an objective inside this building.
Okay. So then, of course, the objective rules are you
Right here.
6 inches from the table edge and 12 inches from
Oh,
each
you know
other.
what? I'm going to make it even harder.
So-
I'm going to put the objective up top here.
So the objective is up top, which doesn't affect his jet bikes at all.
That's right.
All right, so I know where I'm going to be on this side.
Okay, there's
So
2
I will
objectives
set
for you.
one of them. You know, we got to advance to you. I think we're gonna go ahead and 12-inch this guy. So we're gonna set this objective up right in there.
Okay.
And now I assume we're calling all this runes, so it'll be a 4-up if you're behind it, or
Yeah, or area terrain.
area terrain. The area
That makes
terrain
it
would
really
be
simple.
5-up on the area terrain.
Right.
Okay.
And because I think I'm going to be all over the board, I'm going to set up another objective up here.
All right. I'll set the third
Oh,
one.
no, wait a minute. Hold on, I take that back. Thomas is like, I think I know where I'm going to put my Havocs now.
That would be a good
It would be
place.
out of your deployment zone, so.
Yeah, it will be outside my deployment zone. I wouldn't be able to get to it very easily.
You can't put them in impassable terrain. Yeah, I'm going to put the other one right here.
I'm okay with that. I'm going to try to set it up right here in the middle.
All right.
Make sure we get 12 inches from both of them.
Yep,
That looks
I got
about
it.
right.
Yep, you got it.
Okay, and from the other one there.
Yep. No, that's definitely out.
Okay,
Good.
perfect. All right, so we got our objectives placed. Warlord traits, and Sean actually rolled his telepathy powers out of order, but that's okay. No big deal.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm going to take a warlord trait out of the book. I'm going to go ahead and go with a personal trait for my guy. A 1. I actually don't know what that is. I'll have to look.
Here, I'll look it up.
Page 111.
Yep. 1 for personal, Master
Yep.
of Defense, counterattack special rule. And Warlord and his unit have counterattack while they're in their own deployment zone.
Oh, okay.
Eh,
Meh.
could be good. Well, which one's your Warlord?
It's the guy on the bike.
Yeah, they're not going to be in your deployment zone. Oh well. It's
going to be it.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take strategic traits.
Okay, rather than a book trait.
Oh, should I take a book trait? Yeah.
Well, I mean,
who's
your warlord? It's got to be Karandras, right?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Karandras has, because he's the highest.
Yeah, he has ambush of blades.
Okay, he has ambush of
And
blades.
that's reroll to hit rolls.
Is it to ones at one roll? I thought it was wounds.
No,
wounds rolls of
reroll
one for a round of
for
combat
wounds.
or something.
Why don't we look it up? People are like, what? Okay, one use only, start of shooting or assault. Warlord and all friendly units within 12 inches reroll ones when rolling to wound.
There you go.
Could be really good.
That could be really good. Okay, now we roll Night Fight. See if Night Fight happens turn one.
Here we go.
For better it will. We do have Night Fight on turn one.
That's
And
bad for me, actually.
is it?
Okay. Yeah,
All
I
right.
prefer it at the end.
Yeah, that's probably better. Okay, now let's roll to see who goes first.
Yep, here we go.
I got a 4. Sean got a 2. I will. I gotta think about this. This is a toughie.
It's a real
He's
toughie.
got, the reason I'm thinking about it and I'm worried about it is we do have Night Fight, so he can deploy outside of my line of sight, basically. And then effectively my first strike of any of my weapons is useless. And then also, I also have to think about, if I do go first and go ahead and move first, then he's able to move in reaction to me and get some of these nasty units like these Wraithguard here with the Death size out and blow me away with those flamethrowers. And I really don't like that. These are all 3 wave serpents? This is
All
your
wave serpents.
wave serpent conversions?
Vectored holofields.
Okay.
So +1 to cover, and then can spin around after shooting.
Okay, and they have twin linked or
Yeah, twin-linked scatters.
twin linked scatter lasers.
And nothing on the bottom, no shuriken cannon.
So just the shuriken catapult.
Yep.
And then a 11 man unit there.
Yes, I don't know why it is. One guy needs to go.
So it should
There
be
you
10 man.
10,
So
that's
you can
right.
either infiltrate those guys or
I am infiltrating them.
okay. So there won't be anything in that ride necessarily.
No, they can infiltrate with their.
Oh, with yes, because it
dedicated
is a dedicated transport. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
No, it's
They
cool.
get to infiltrate in a wave serpent.
Oh, that's great. I think it's amazing.
They're like, no, dude, turn left here. The pilot's like, no, I know my way. They're like, no, I have infiltrate. I have the infiltrate special ability. You got to listen to me.
You know, you can't pass up turn 1, so I'm going to go ahead and go first.
All right, sounds good. So that's set up first.
I'll set up
Off
first.
you go. All right, folks, let's take a look at the battlefield. Thomas, why don't you tell them about your deployment and what's what?
All right, so I have my demon prince here on the right side. This offered a big piece of cover to him just in case Sean were to steal the initiative. So I wanted to make sure that before he's flying, he has as much of a chance as possible to get cover before he decides to start flying. Then I put my Rhino full of Chosen here next to him. I wanted kind of the clearest path through the ruins here as much as possible because I don't want their ride to get messed up. Actually, I lied to you. That's actually the 5-man. This is the one with the Chosen in it.
Okay.
Because I marked it with a guy who's got a plasma weapon.
Okay.
Havoc's here in the middle,
Right.
trying to take advantage of the cover provided here. Land Raider with 10 of the 10 guys inside.
Right.
Next
Just
to them.
Nurgle marked Chaos Space Marines?
No, they're actually Nurgle Marines.
Okay, they're Deathguard.
Plague Marines.
Okay, got it.
So sorry, Plague Marine, 5-man Plague Marine, Chosen, 10-man Plague Marine.
Got it.
Then the Defiler next to them. Didn't really know what I wanted to do with the Defiler, but I kind of left some options open so in case Sean had deployed over here, I could have moved this way to shoot, or I can try and move that way to shoot. And then finally, I put my Havocs over here on the end, or my Raptors. Sorry,
right.
Raptors on the end with my Lord connected to them.
That is a very mobile force coming up the edge there. Now my deployment is I put one jet bike squad over here. Now they can redeploy like crazy, as we all know,
Right.
like 40 some odd inches, right? But I want to see if I can just pick away at Thomas's force just a little bit, jumping in and out, and we shall see. And pretty much I just crammed everything in this corner behind this giant piece of cover here where nothing can see them. Maybe a little bit on the edge here. Maybe I have like one guy flapping out in the wind.
No, it's nighttime though. So
Oh yeah, there's that. Yeah, so what I looked at is I looked at where are there giant things to hide behind, and pretty much this is the obvious thing. There's no doorways on that interior area there, and so pretty much I put my scorpions up here. I don't think they're going to have a lot of targets, even though, you know, I almost would have done better with the scorpions just putting them right in the middle. But the fact is, I could get them up and deployed pretty quick.
Yeah,
pretty quick.
Cover and stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty mobile.
All right, so let's do it. We'll do steal the initiative, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, here we go. Rolling a 6. There it is.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Thomas, you don't have very much luck with steal the initiative, do you?
No, I don't.
All right, off we go. Eldar, turn 1.
Go ahead. Start with your.
All right, so psychic powers. Bless. These guys have protect instead of conceal.
Yeah.
So I'll start with this one here. On an 8, they're successful.
They're concealed.
This unit go into a 2-up armor save successfully. I'll have to do some kind of mark on them. And this unit right here, also making it with a 7. So all around.
So Sean has started to do his movement, or is doing his movement. Just about done. What did you do, Sean?
So I basically, the only shooting is going to be here. I moved my 2 cannons just out, barely, and then I'm going to jump back up here and hopefully get them completely out of line of sight. So we're now at a movement phase. So here we go. Shuriken cannons on the raptors.
Okay.
Whoa, that's not so awesome. So 2 hits, strength 6. That's 2 wounding hits.
2 wounding hits. They're okay with their power
2
armor.
saves. They love it. And so let's go ahead and do my turbo boosts.
He's going to do turbo boosts. Well,
So
turbo boosting is important for Eldar because these Eldar skimmers can go up to, what, 24 inches? Is that correct?
That's right.
24 inches here, and then 36
and
here.
And then 2d6 more after that.
If they have, it actually is 36. And if they decide to turbo boost, they can't make any voluntary actions after that.
Oh, they can't?
Yeah, but
okay.
for instance, those guys who shot instead, they can then make the 2d6 during the assault move.
Right.
Is what he's talking about.
All right.
So he's going to go ahead and, or did you want to shoot with, this guy's not shooting either?
That's the question. Do I want to play it safe with the Scorps?
Yeah.
Or do I, no, I want to charge something on the second turn. Right?
Okay.
So that's kind of, but I could only move 6 inches and actually get them out.
Right.
So a better move for me might have been to put the Scorpions like right here.
Right in the center.
Yeah,
Hidden.
would have been to, but then I would have had to have made a mad dash up,
Right.
you know, up the center there. So I am going to turbo boost this Wave Serpent.
All right.
And I'm going to put it right there. And I'm just gonna see what happens, and then when I dump the Scorpions out here, Thomas is gonna have a problem. Thomas is looking at me like, yeah, you go ahead and do that, buddy.
We'll see.
Right,
we'll see how it goes. So he's going to move all of it. He's going to turbo boost all of his stuff, and then we'll come back for an assault move from that other unit over there. Okay, so Sean actually decided to change his mind on the. It's okay.
Yeah.
This is friendly game. We're all about learning and teaching here. So rather than moving his Wave Serpent full of Scorpions up here and then turbo boosting, he decided to instead move it from its original position here to there, and then get out. He rolled 3 dice for move 3 cover, and he rolled a 5, and then also a run of 5. So they end up there. If you can see, that's their furthest, their closest guys. The unit with protect on them the unit of bikes with protect on them came all the way up here, and then he turbo boosted these guys here, and then went flat out with these 2 vehicles. Yep. And then those guys rolled a 5 for their assault jump, but they were able to jump back in behind cover there.
Yep.
I believe that you can still shoot with your Scorpions if you want because of battle focus.
No, I ran. Oh yes, that's right. I don't know how many of them can even see the demon prints.
Oh, 1, 2, probably at least 5.
Okay, great.
Call it 5.
3 ups, cocked, all hits.
Brutal.
Strength 4, toughness what?
Toughness 5, so 5. 1
1 wounding hit.
Okay.
Awesome.
That could have been a lot worse. He actually takes a wound.
Awesome. Wow.
So we'll mark that.
Yep, so everything else turbo boosted except for the Scorpions and their transport.
Okay.
So now this is interesting because this is a level up.
Yeah.
And so Yeah, so I'll have to make a difficult terrain to get up there if the Demon Prince decides to jump up here and eat these guys. But the
Right.
Scorpions are the foil to the Demon Prince, definitely.
That's true. Yeah.
So
Well, could be.
he'll have some kind of risk if he doesn't just take off. But I mean, what's he going to do? Book it to try and nail those jet bikes over there down?
Right.
This will be a little tougher. I did measure this out. So the Demon Prince is going to have a hard time getting behind this wall of serpents there. So there you go. We're
Okay.
off to Deathguard turn 1.
Deathguard turn 1.